Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay from dirtfarmerjay.com. You know, one of the struggles all of us have is keeping our places organized, and one of the most wasted storage places in the standard home today is the ceiling of the garage. Well, we've got a great system that came to us from FlexiMounts, and we're going to do a product review and let you know what went really well, what we like about it, and a couple of improvements. Stay tuned. We were contacted by FlexiMounts. Now, FlexiMounts is a provider of garage storage systems, and they agreed to provide us with two 4x8 ceiling storage units. Nice thing about it, they didn't give us any stipulations. They simply said, install it, tell us what you think. And that's what we're doing right here. We think it's a great system with a couple little modifications, which we'll let them know about and we'll tell you about in just a few minutes here. Now, what about this system? Do we recommend it? Yes, we do. And let me tell you why. There's a couple things I want to point out here. Number one, this is a great modular system. As you saw in the opening shot there, the carton is a reasonable size and everything comes in smaller sections, making it easy to work through. Everywhere where it needs to be reinforced, it is. So right where these two modular parts are joined together, there's a row of fasteners on each end that are threaded. And right here, there's a gusset that really is strong. I'm putting almost my entire weight, I'm not going to tell you how much that is, but it's substantial, that it is holding this all together. The down strapping and everything here on the ankles is of sufficient gauge to make it a very strong connection. And one of the things you'll see right up here is these brackets that are used to fasten to the ceiling are of a long enough distance that they'll bridge between the standard distance, usually 16 inches of floor joists. If the floor joists in the ceiling were running the other direction, then you would simply run these along. You want to always make sure that you have a fastener on both sides of the down rod. That's the only correct way to install them. Now, I'm going to point out something right away that we think is important. FlexiMounts did not provide us with any washers that go on these lag systems. We dug that up out of our own shop and made a much better connection. It's stronger, it's a better installation, and we're going to make that recommendation to them that they provide that in their hardware kit in future shipments. Now, what else do we like about it? The finish is really nice on it. It goes together nicely, it's clean looking, and as we said, it's substantial. Now, what is it that we don't like about it, or we think can be improved? Well, we've already mentioned the washers that go with the lag bolts, but there's a couple of other little things. One, the instruction manual is a little bit vague. There's a couple places in there that the drawings are not detailed enough, and so you have a little bit of head scratching. Because this is a modular system and all the parts are pretty much the same, they repeat around the perimeter as you build this unit, you can get a little bit mixed up. Let me give you a real quick idea of that. Each of these corners here are all the same. And so as it goes around, this little tab that you see right here will be in the position on this corner facing in. But if you go down to this corner, it's facing the other direction. As you go the other way, now it's facing. That's because it turns as it goes around the unit. So it can be a little bit confusing, but that's a minor thing and it goes together pretty nicely. The tool system that they provide with it is nice. However, I wouldn't recommend you do this without adding a couple of things. One, don't try to just use the wrench they provide. Get yourself a good socket wrench. And number two, get a good hex socket wrench that allows you to drive these fasteners right here, which are hex key. Well, FlexiMounts, we think you did a great job. And for the price point in which you pay for this, I think it's a great contender. You can look around out there, but I think you'll find this to be a good value. So if you want more information, again, on how to install this, visit this link right here, and you can watch a detailed video of how we install it. Thanks for watching. If you found this to be helpful, please like it and consider purchasing one of these units from FlexiMounts. Until the next time, this is Dirt Farmer Jay from dirtfarmerjay.com. much.